Okay, my name is Nathan. I go by Peteparker on the Marvel database, and this is my weekly review of Spider-Man number 657. Yes, Amazing Spider-Man number 657. I originally picked this up at the comic book store today, which is Wednesday, thinking that I probably would not buy the book, that I would just skim through it and see what happens in it. And after a few pages of the backstory to Spider-Man actually joining the Fantastic Four, I quickly understood that this was a book that I had to have to really understand how he came to the decision to join the FF, the new team that they're doing, and a little bit more behind the story behind that. I had read last week the FF number 1, which I don't have. Oh, here it is. Which you may recognize the cover for. This is the white cover, variant cover, or whatever. I read that last week, and there was no explanation about how Spider-Man had joined the team, and I thought that was kind of interesting and a neat way to do it, seeing as we didn't really need the story to understand that he was now part of the team, and in the last Fantastic Four, Johnny had left a message for Reed Richards saying to add Spider-Man in his place. So it made perfect sense that Spider-Man just accepted and they moved on from there and got new costumes or whatever. So in this book, Amazing Spider-Man, they talk about, it's like an annual. So they have the main story, which is drawn by Marcos Martin, the beautiful kind of retro style art. It's really, I really liked it, and that's why I really picked it up to see what else was going to happen. And then you have 3 other stories with different characters that, with each of the Fantastic Four, 3 now, relating how they understood Spider-Man to be a part of their family and a part of their team. So if you like the annual situation where it's where you get stories drawn by different artists all interweaved into one main story, then you'll like this. And if you like kind of little stories within a big story, I guess, you'll like this too. There's also some other great art. I particularly liked Stefano Caselli's art. I thought that was really good, with the adventure in space. And the whole book's really funny. I mean, when you have Spider-Man and the Human Torch riffing off of each other and joking around all the time and making fun of this and that and playing practical jokes, then you have some really funny situations going on. And it felt like Dan Slott, who wrote the whole book, really got to do a lot of the jokes that he wanted to do between the 2 characters, or has been thinking of for a long time, or maybe they just came up when he was writing this book. But it seemed like he got to do all the stuff that he wanted to do, or all these jokes that he's had for a while, all in one book, so that's kind of cool. You also get a really emotional one last message from Johnny Storm from his little what's it called, his hologram that he left specifically for Peter, saying that he's a part of the family and that he should join the team in his place, and instead of giving him all the wealth he has, he's going to give him his spot on the team, which is infinitely more valuable. So Spider-Man agrees to join the team, and then in the backup or the letters pages, you see all the upcoming covers with Spider-Man in his new black and white costume. So all in all, it's kind of a touching story. It's really funny. There's a lot of funny jokes in it. I enjoyed it. I kind of wish, I realize that it's a storytelling part to not have the same artist through the whole thing, but I kind of wish I could have seen Marcos Martin's art throughout the whole thing, because I'm really liking it right now. But, that's okay. So I'll probably continue on the Spider-Man aspect of the Fantastic Four, whatever they call it now, just because it's interesting and I like the art. We'll see if the art changes and all that comes up next week. This is the second Spider-Man book that I've bought in probably 2 years, so that says a lot. Maybe with this whole change of the 50th team that he's a part of, and then change of the main story of the book, maybe I'll stay on once they go a different direction after he's done with the Fantastic Four, or whatever it's called now. So check it out. I liked it. If you like it, you should buy it too. I gave it a 4 out of 5. All right, thanks.